a historic signature for the $500 billion oil reserve they will give Turkey a share of oil. Türkiye has officially reached an agreement with the country, which has oil gushing from its lands and reserves of $500 billion. Somalia, considered one of the richest countries in Africa in terms of oil resources, is about to reap the rewards of the stability that comes with its success against terrorist organizations. In the sister country that hosts the largest military base of the Turkish Armed Forces abroad, the cabinet entrusted the security of its territorial waters to Turkey. The Somali cabinet announced that the agreement signed with Türkiye in the field of defense cooperation was approved. With the agreement accepted by the Somali Parliament, the Turkish Navy will be responsible for the security of Somali territorial waters for 10 years. Meanwhile, a new naval forces command will be created for Somalia. Patrol boats and warships to be built in Turkish shipyards will be delivered to Somali soldiers within a 10-year period. The Mogadishu administration aims to produce a significant amount of oil in the territorial waters that Turkey will make safe. Research shows that there are 35 billion barrels of proven oil reserves in the Somali Sea area. This figure may exceed 100 billion barrels with new research. Energy experts state that there are 110 billion barrels of oil reserves in the Somali offshore field. The marine area explored so far constitutes only 1/5 of Somalia's total marine area. In addition to oil, there is also natural gas in the Somali Sea, which has rich hydrocarbon deposits. Current data points to a potential exceeding $500 billion in the region. In return for the security services it provides, Türkiye will share the revenues from oil and natural gas extracted from the region. It is stated that the rate determined in the agreement is 30%. In his statement on the subject in recent years, President Erdogan stated that the Somali administration had made an offer to Turkey. You can extract oil in our lands. There is oil in our seas. You are doing this work in Libya, but you can do it here too. The entry into force of the defense agreement with Somalia means the acceptance of the offer mentioned by Erdogan. Somalia was once in a lawsuit with Kenya over the maritime jurisdiction issue, and the issue was resolved in favor of Somalia. The United Nations UN Supreme Court rejected Kenya's arguments and expanded Somalia's exclusive economic zone by 100,000 square kilometers. Somali President Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud stated that the Defense and Economic Cooperation Framework Agreement signed between Turkey and Somalia does not pose a threat to the countries in the region and said, "Our Turkish brothers will only protect our seas for 10 years within the framework of this agreement. After 10 years of cooperation, we will have a navy that will protect our seas. We will have it," he said, noting that the agreement with Turkey covers cooperation on issues such as the fight against terrorism, external threats, piracy, and illegal fishing in Somalia, as well as the protection of coasts and the development of marine resources. Mahmoud said that the agreement does not have a hostile purpose towards Ethiopia or any other country. Announcing that a joint naval force will be formed between the two countries, Mahmoud stated that these forces will protect Somali waters for 10 years and contribute to the development of maritime resources. Mahmoud said, "Our Turkish brothers will only protect our seas for 10 years within the framework of this agreement. After 10 years of cooperation, we will have a navy that will protect our seas.